though encouraged by many to approach scout. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. We are about to start the third round, having just completed rounds 1 and 2. The first selection of the third round is officially on the clock. With the first pick of the third round, the Minnesota Twins select Eric Tadano, a starting pitcher from the International Region. With the second pick in the third round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Sito Otsuka, a left fielder from the International Region. With the third pick of the third round, the Cincinnati Reds select Alex Reyna, a center fielder from the West Region. With the fourth pick in the third round, the San Diego Padres select Ricky Creech, a catcher from the Central Region. With the fifth pick of the third round, the Atlanta Braves select Sean Ramirez, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the sixth pick in the third round, the Oakland Athletics select Ronald Fisk, a catcher from the Central Region. With the seventh pick of the third round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Angel Hernandez, a first baseman from the Central Region. With the eighth pick in the third round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Bobby Papp, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the ninth pick of the third round, the Milwaukee Brewers select the left fielder from the Central Region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. Most minor leaguers will struggle just to get by on meager earnings. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Elliott Bradford gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Stepping into the box, number 50. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blanco ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 50. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready for another chance. Johan Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that.
Striding in once again, Carlos Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carlos Molina
hit pretty well out to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 50. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And that right there was his first. Johan Hernandez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And that'll get down for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Striding in to start the 9th, number 50, and they'll need him to get something going here. This is line to left, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
He was sitting on that foul.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Montgomery Biscuits. Antoine Adams is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he throws the basic fastball, curveball, changeup, and I've always felt like the fastball, curveball, changeup was the most difficult because it gives you a different angle to look at the ball coming, a different plane on all three of the pitches.
We'll reach out. With one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Number 50. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Hart. And that retires the side. So no runs, no base hits, one error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. So coming to the plate, Pete McNamara. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Number 50 is there, and he has it for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. Ready for another chance. Number 50. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blanco has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Espinoza. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Leading off the inning, number 50, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Villalobos racing back to the track. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out. Balls and a strike. Runners on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Striding in once again, Yadier Rivera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Blanco is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll get one back with the sac fly, as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty.
Ready once again, number 50. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there, ripped the line drive, and scored the run easy.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Steve Rodriguez. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first will take care of him as the tying run will be left stranded at second base. This ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Game number 3 of this new season between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mario Hernandez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Doe sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Kirkland rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Gordon Dooley.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. 1 out and a runner on third. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. At the plate, Bernardo Cora.
First baseman, Bernardo Cora.
1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Ready now, Mitchell Lopez.
Leading off for Montgomery. Second baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes
Mitchell.
the 0-2 pitch.
Lopez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 50. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blanco is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nothing doing here. Stepping in, Sean Espinoza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live. Read it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run.
I know hindsight's 20.
Into the box, number 50. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit the other way out toward right field. Doe has a beat on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in and looking for more. George Pena. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Pena.
I'm set with the 0-1. Hit in the air to left. Number 50 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, number 50. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, Matt, he's sure doing his part. That's his 3rd RBI of the game. Now they're down by 1. He's keeping them in this game.
And now action in the bullpen. Lead off is second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Stepping into the box, Bernardo Cora. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Hey, that was a really good at-bat right there.
Now at the plate, Tom Doe.
Right fielder.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Calling for it, Rodriguez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little long. Now at the plate, number 50. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. So digging. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets... Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's